Well, good morning. It's Monday, and that means it's time for another public relations espresso. Now, I want to talk about social media, but first a little bit of context. At the end of last week, I read an article by somebody called Shane, writing for Technorati and explaining that public relations was dead. Now, it's not the first article I've read about the subject, and I dare say it won't be the last. But it really irritated me. I'm tired of reading things where people write about my industry and clearly don't understand my industry. What Shane was talking about was actually publicity. It's a common mistake. So I left a comment, and after almost 24 hours of there being no moderation on the comment, I decided to take to Twitter to find out from Technorati why they hadn't approved the comment, and also to find out from the author what his credentials were for writing about my industry and proclaiming its death. Anybody that has been watching these espressos or has been reading my blog over the last year or so knows I'm fairly passionate about this. And I could have torn strips off of him. Perhaps maybe in a few of the tweets I did. And it's probably a little unfair. And in most cases, the author would probably have responded, defended his position, and then run away. That seems to be the default position for most people on social media. But to Shane's credit, he didn't do that. He had a conversation, we had a fairly frank exchange of views, and then we started to talk about, my view, and he got somebody from Technorati involved, and about how I could actually voice my concerns or my frustrations. And so that's really the point of this morning's PR Espresso. It's about how to use social. The majority of people use it as a publicity tool, and it's not. It's about conversations. If you want to use social media effectively, use it to engage with people. The term engagement is used far too frequently, and there's very little engagement that actually takes place. But I wanted to talk about this situation because I think that while Shane doesn't know very much about my industry, he does know about his own. He does understand the value of social media, and he does understand how to do it. Most importantly for me, not only does he understand it, he actually lives and breathes best practice. So thank you, Shane. I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate you actually engaging me, despite the fact that when it started I was incredibly frustrated. And I also appreciate the fact that you got somebody from Technorati involved, and there's now an opportunity potentially for a sharing of a broader range of perspectives on my industry and on whether or not it is dead.